Today, I want to talk to you about resisting versus accepting a situation that really sucks. Let's say you're in a job right now and it's awful. You're definitely planning to leave. The leadership is awful. The work is terrible. It's super stressful. It doesn't align with your values, but you're not planning to leave right this second. Instead, you're planning to stay for a few more months while you figure out what your next step is going to be and recruit for your next job. So you've got this time period where you know that you're going to leave, you know you're not happy with where you are, but you haven't actually pulled the trigger and left yet. Let's talk about, in that situation, resisting your current reality versus accepting your current reality. This is what resistance looks like. You spend all day at your job and outside your job constantly thinking about the gap between what should be and what is. You say again and again, this job should be like this. My boss should be like this. I shouldn't have to work on this stupid, boring task. This whole thing is so badly run. And you put all your focus and attention on the gap between what should be and what is. And when you do that, all your energy goes towards analyzing and rehashing and telling everybody about how terrible this job is. You're writing essays and think pieces in your head and going over the evidence again and again. And all that energy is not going towards figuring out what's next. That is resistance. This is what acceptance looks like. Acceptance is when you say, this is. You're not focusing on what should be. You're not focusing on the gap between what should be and what is. You're just saying, yes, it is like this. My boss is like this. My work is like this. The culture is like this. The business model is like this. And you stop fighting what is. Now, acceptance is not the same thing as condoning. It's not, it's okay that it's like this. It's just, it is like this. And acceptance is also not defeatism. It's not saying I'm stuck here. It's not saying every job is going to be like this or every company is going to be like this. It's just saying in this place, in this phase of my life, this is what it's like. And I'm going to stop fighting it. I'm going to stop having conversations with myself and everyone else about why it's so terrible that it is this way. And this is how it should be. And here's exactly what's making it so terrible. I'm just going to say that it is this way. And I'm going to let myself feel the disappointment, the grief, the rage that it is this way. But I'm going to accept that the current state is this way. And when you do that, it frees up your energy. And you can stop directing all your energy to fighting what is, and instead direct your energy to getting out. So if you're in a situation right now where you're planning to leave, but you're not leaving yet, and you're frustrated with the current state, see if you can get yourself from resistance and fighting the reality of what is to accepting that this is what it is, so you can focus on what's next. And I know this is way easier said than done. So if you're struggling with this, it is completely understandable. Your brain is not crazy. I am 100% sure that it has valid, logical reasons for why it's hanging on to its resistance of the situation and why it's fighting acceptance. So come talk to me and let's figure out what those reasons are. We can work through this right away in free, anonymized public coaching. It's no cost to you, no strings attached, just 30 minutes dedicated to getting you on the path to acceptance rather than resistance, so you can free up your energy to focus on what's next. The link to book a free, anonymized public coaching call is above. Or we can also talk about working together in my one-on-one coaching program. If you're thinking, oof, I need more than a 30-minute booster shot of coaching to find acceptance, I think it actually might require a few rounds of problem solving and reps before I can find that acceptance spot in my brain and consistently stay there. But also I can tell this resistance is keeping me stuck. And constantly focusing on what's wrong now is actually preventing me from moving forward and finding what's next. If that resonates with you, then it might be time to fork with a coach. Come talk to me. Let's put together a plan for how we can focus your energies in the right direction, get you out of that job and into your amazing next career step. The link to book a free consult call is above.